You said earlier that you thought back in your playing days in the NBA that there would be a day when European players would play in the NBA as well. Were there any players when you played in the Olympics in 1956 that stood out to you and you thought, wow, these guys could play in the same league as us?
Well, there were two centers on the Soviet Union team, Krumich and another young man who I thought had potential to be a good NBA player. And then when I went to the Munich Olympics, Alexander Belov was a really good player. And so it was just a matter of time. And because there were maybe a dozen or so really outstanding European coaches, and that's very, very important. And the coaches formed organizations that's primarily the foundation.
Yeah, do you like the way of the basketball, more and more power?
It's the game. The beauty of basketball is that it is the most evolving game today. See, most of the games like soccer and hockey and baseball, they're stagnant. If you see a game 10 years ago, it looks the same today. In basketball, that is not true. We're always getting better and doing things different. And so that's the beauty of it, to be able to watch the changes from a sense that you know what's going and why the changes occur. And the biggest change is because there are better athletes now playing than there were 20 years ago.
Do you agree that you played against Chamberlain probably the greatest moment in history of basketball?
What's that?
You played against Chamberlain. Do you agree
against Chamberlain?
Something greatest in the basketball history?
Well, it was used to keep me awake at night. It was when I started playing basketball, my primary and only motivation was competition. So we used to go and look for the better players to measure yourself. And Wilt was quite difficult. It was really funny is that a lot of times we would have our pregame meals together and then go out and try to kick the heck out of the other guy. I cleaned it up. So that was, but the thing I enjoyed most was finding ways to help my team be better.
Head coach and the player at the same time. What was that experience?
Being a player coach, the only reason I did it was that in order to do a good job, I had to completely involve myself in the game so that I would be able to concentrate on the total game. And it was a lot of fun. And for that reason, I did not, when I was coaching the Celtics, I never used an assistant coach. Because Red Auerbach, my coach, used to always say, he didn't need any assistant coaches. That's just two more guys he had to coach.
Some months ago, Phil Jackson won his 12 titles. So I don't know, maybe do you feel something disappointed about it? Or what do you think?
Well, I was I think, a lot of luck in that when I was in high school, we won 3 championships in high school. And then in college, my freshman team won our conference. And then we won 2 national championships. So that by the time I got to the Celtics, I had been on a lot of championship teams. In fact, I played 21 years of organized basketball, and I was on 18 championship teams. Now, I contributed to most of them, but there were some that I just sat on the bench. And actually, that was the most fun.